So I always like to start my coaching learning how to hit wedges, learning how to hit a half strike iron shot. And the reason for this is we're learning how to control low point. And another way of saying low point is learning where the bottom of the arc is, where the club should bottom out into the ground. I like explaining to people on what attack angle actually is and what it means for them and what their attack angle for what specific shot, what specific club they're looking for. So by starting with a half shot, assuming that we've learned how to put our hands on the golf club correctly, what we're actually also doing is we want to learn how to take the loft and take about 3, 4, 5 degrees off the loft at impact. So for another way of saying that is if we can get a 7-iron to feel like a 6 or a 5-iron loft, or leaning that club downward a little bit at impact, not starting that way, delivering the club in this manner, then we're on our way to hitting ball first, ground second. We're on our way to hitting more compressed shots. And most importantly, arguably, is we're on our way to controlling the club face orientation at impact, therefore controlling the curvature of the shot. So how are we going to go about this? Well, for starters, we want to learn from half swing to just short of half swing on the follow through, what my hand should be doing, what my club should be doing, and how my lower body, the weight transfer, can complement that impact position. And a really good drill for this is exactly what I have in front of us. And what you'll notice is I just put 2 alignment sticks together with a pool noodle across it. And this is more of an external cue. So if the internal cue is worrying about a specific technique, the external cue is actually telling my brain where I want this golf ball to launch. And especially in the wintertime or inside a simulator at any time, telling my brain that I want this ball to launch low, I'm way less likely to hang back and scoop the ball and add all this loft and have my club head back up, which is really what we see in most recreational golfers as the #1 swing flaw in irons, regardless of what iron they're hitting. It's one of the biggest swing flaws I see on those 30, 40-yard pitch shots that golfers are struggling with. So we know we want to get this club to lean towards the target more. We know we want to get a little bit more weight leaning into my lead side at impact. And we want to take the loft off of it a little bit. So that means the club's going to come in on a little bit steeper or more of a descending angle working into the ball. And if that happens correctly, the club should strike the ball first and the ground second, low point being in front of the golf ball. So here we go. So if I can get, this is kind of the picture that I have in my brain. I have a right hand bent back. I have a left hand that's strong and flat, also known as bowed at impact. And I want to feel that my body leans into my lead leg as my left arm at impact gets on top of my lead leg, right? And that should give me a pretty good strike. So now I have my cue in front of me, and this is a cue that I actually see on the golf course, especially with my mid irons. But I want to learn this first with the half shot. And you can see as that ball comes off, you can hear it. That's a crisp contact. I have the ability now to not only control contact, I have the ability that now my lower body is working in the right way. My club is working in the right way. My delivery is working in the right way. And believe it or not, majority of your full shots out on the golf course stem from this skill. So again, I think the biggest thing that we as golfers can understand is there's not a quick fix. We're developing the golf swing. Piece by piece, inch by inch, we're developing a golf swing that's repeatable, that's functional, and that can hit a multitude of golf shots. We're not just looking to hit one type of shot. That's not how golf is played. But if I can start to train this and make this second nature, now I'm on my way to controlling this face. I'm on my way to learning how to deliver it. And what I'm not on my way to doing is trying to help the ball up. It's trying to flip the ball. It's trying to manufacture a golf shot. And at the end of the day, if we can do this, there's not a lie out on the golf course that you should have too much trouble with an iron. And you're going to get that yardage back. You're going to get that nice high trajectory by just learning how this golf club was designed to work. And a big piece of that is learning where the weight should be, where the hand should be, and where the strike point should be. And this drill will do exactly that. So please leave a comment below. Let us know what you think about this. And I really think this drill can help anybody at any age, at any skill level, become a better iron player.